before I even understood. And I said yes, and I said yes, and nothing in the world has ever felt this good. There's a devil at the wheel, and I'm laughing in the seat. I'm a sunburn and a heartbreak and a song you can't delete. There's a devil at the wheel, and I'm dancing in the rain. There's a devil at the wheel, and we're never going home again. Never going home. Never going home. Never going home again. You wrote my name across your phone. A summer storm, a kitchen knife, a kiss that broke the dam. You said I've never felt this known. I said I've never felt this much like who I am. And I said yes, and I said yes, and I said yes before I even understood. And I said yes, and I said yes, and nothing in the world has ever felt this good. There's a devil at the wheel, and I'm laughing in the seat. I'm a sunburn and a heartbreak and a song you can't delete. There's a devil at the wheel, and I'm dancing in the rain. There's a devil at the wheel, and we're never going home again. And I screamed it in the parking lot at 2 a.m. I screamed it at the noon and at the rented Honda van. I screamed I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And the summer didn't answer back, but God, it understood. There's a devil at the wheel, and I'm laughing in the seat. I'm a sunburn and a heartbreak and a song you can't delete. There's a devil at the wheel, and I'm dancing in the rain. There's a devil at the wheel, and we're never going home again. Never going home. Never going home. Never going home again. Saint-Tropez at midnight. Saint-Tropez at midnight. You pulled up in a black convertible, your white t-shirt and your tan from the Riviera coast. You said I missed you in a way I cannot tell, and I said of all the cities you're the one I love the most. And it always ends, and it always ends the same way every time. You've got Saint-Tropez at midnight in your eyes, and I've got every cigarette I never lit. You've got Saint-Tropez at midnight in your eyes, and we never learn, and we never learn, and we never quit. Saint-Tropez at midnight. Saint-Tropez at midnight. I said I read your name across the rain. You said I think about you when the music plays too long. We had the kind of love that won't explain, the kind of love that always, always ends up in a song. And it always ends, and it always ends the same way every time. You've got Saint-Tropez at midnight in your eyes, and rooms were empty. I almost called, I almost left a thing, but I'm too in love with the leaving. You've got Saint-Tropez at midnight in your eyes, and I've got every cigarette I never lit. You've got Saint-Tropez at midnight in your eyes, and we never learn, and we never learn, and we never quit. Saint-Tropez at midnight. Saint-Tropez at midnight. Saint-Tropez, Saint-Tropez. Saint-Tropez at midnight. I said something at the party that I shouldn't have. I lay awake until 3, remembering it. I made a list of all the people I've upset. I rewrote it in my head 3 different ways and missed. And nothing's wrong, and nothing's wrong, and everything is also wrong, and nothing's wrong, and nothing's wrong, and I've known me far too long. I'm my own worst friend, I'm my own worst friend. I'm the call I never want to answer in the end. I'm my own worst friend, I'm my own worst friend, and I block myself, but I just text again. My therapist said try to be a witness, not a judge. I wrote that down and judged myself for writing it down too slow. My mother says I think too much, I think she's right enough. I think about the way I think, and that's how all my mornings go. And nothing's wrong, and nothing's wrong, and everything is also wrong, and nothing's wrong, and nothing's wrong, and I have known me far too long. I'm my own worst friend, I'm my own worst friend. I'm the call I never want to answer in the end. I'm my own worst friend, I'm my own worst friend, and I block myself, but I just text again. But I am trying, I am trying, I am trying to be soft with the woman in the mirror. I am trying, I am trying, and the trying is the thing. I'm my own worst friend, I'm my own worst friend. I'm the call I never want to answer in the end. I'm my own worst friend, I'm my own worst friend. But I'd answer, but I'd answer in the end. I'm my own worst friend. I'm trying, I'm trying. The girls at the party say I'm trying too hard. The boys at the bar say I'm not trying enough. The internet says I'm a privileged star, and my mother says, honey, just stay with the love. Everybody's got an opinion on me. Everybody thinks I am their entertainment. But the haters hate, hate, hate. They hate, hate, hate. And I just keep on dancing in the kitchen and the rain. The haters hate, hate, hate. They hate, hate, hate. And I won't, I won't, I won't, I won't kitchen in the rain. My ex says I'm doing a phase. He's my old boss, says I forgot where I came from. A stranger says I'm a girl boss craze. I say I'm a person and I'm having me some fun. Everybody's got an opinion on me. Everybody thinks I am their entertainment. But the haters hate, hate, hate. They hate, hate, hate. And I just keep on dancing in the kitchen in the rain. The haters hate, hate, hate. They hate, hate, hate. And I won't apologize again. Hey, did you hear what they said about me? Honey, I have not heard a single word, and neither have you. And the song goes on, and the song goes on, and the song goes on, and the song goes on. Cause the haters hate, hate. They hate, hate, hate. And I just keep on dancing in the kitchen in the rain. The haters hate, hate, hate. They hate, hate, hate. And I won't apologize again. Hey, hey, hey. Just keep dancing. Just keep dancing. I was 19 and I knew the way the leaves would turn. I borrowed your sweater on a Tuesday in the rain. You said keep it for as long as you can keep me warm. I never did give it back and you never asked again. I wrote your name in the margins of a paperback. I taped your photo on the inside of my desk. We made a promise on a napkin at a Cracker Barrel stop. I still keep the napkin, I still keep the rest. And every fall I take the sweater from the drawer. And every fall I wear it like a kind of prayer. I was a wool sweater in October on your bedroom floor. I was a Tuesday in the rain that you'd remember evermore. I was a wool sweater in October on your bedroom floor. And maybe I will always be the love that you adored. I heard you got married in a town outside Vermont. I heard your wife is kind, and I heard the dog is named Pearl. I drove there once just to see the porch where I'd be wrong. I sat across the street and I was 23, a girl. And every fall I take the sweater from the drawer. And every fall I wear it like a kind of prayer. I was a wool sweater in October on your bedroom floor. I was a Tuesday in the rain that you'd remember evermore. I was a wool sweater in October on your bedroom floor. And maybe I will always be the love that you adored. And the love I had at 19 is the love I never had again. And the love I had at 19 is the love I never had again. But the love I had at 19 taught me how to love a man. And the love I had at 19, it was real. And it was real. I was a wool sweater in October on your bedroom floor. I was a Tuesday in the rain that you'd remember evermore. I was a wool sweater in October on your bedroom floor. And maybe I will always be, maybe I will always be the love that you adored. The love that you adored. You make pancakes the way your grandmother did. You learn the names of all the trees outside our place. You carry coffee to the porch on Sunday mornings. You let me wake up slow. You let me find my face. You laugh at every story I have already told you. You hold my mother's hand the same as you hold mine. You let me cry about a movie from the 70s. You said we've got nowhere to go, we've got the time. Be my slow Sunday, be my long afternoon. Be the song that's always on, the one I never tune. Be my slow Sunday, be the kind of love that stays. Be the morning and the evening and the every kind of day. Be my slow Sunday. You read me poems from the kitchen counter. You learned to braid my sister's daughter's hair. You hold the door, you hold the line, you hold the year. You're the kind of love I almost couldn't dare. Be my slow Sunday, be my long afternoon. Be the song that's always on, the one I never tune. Be my slow Sunday, be the kind of love that stays. Be the morning and the evening and the every every kind of day. Be my slow Sunday. Be my slow Sunday. Be my slow Sunday. I should've left you at the altar of the cigarettes. I should've left you at the corner where I lost my breath. I should've left you when the priest said all the things he said. But you're a kind of holy trouble that I choose instead. And every Sunday I confess the same exact sin. And every Sunday I forget to ever stop again. You're my holy trouble. You're my holy trouble. You're the prayer I cannot stop, and the answer I will not get. You're my holy trouble. You're my holy trouble. And I'd burn for you again, I'd burn for you again. Every chance, every bet. Holy trouble. Holy trouble. You know exactly what to whisper at the back of the church. You know exactly when to leave so I will lose my words. You know exactly how to ruin every prayer I learned. You're a kind of holy trouble that I have to be burned. And every Sunday I confess the same exact sin. And every Sunday I forget to ever stop again. You're my holy trouble. You're my holy trouble. You're the prayer I cannot stop, and the answer I will not get. You're my holy trouble. You're my holy trouble. And I'd burn for you again, I'd burn for you again. Every chance, every bet. Holy trouble. Holy trouble. You're the prayer I cannot stop, and the answer I will not get. You're my holy trouble. You're my holy trouble. And I'd burn for you again, I'd burn for you again. Every chance, every bet. Holy trouble. Holy trouble. Burn for you again. You called my old apartment looking for the girl I used to be. You sent her flowers and a letter and an apology. You told my friends you'd always loved her and you needed to explain. And every word you wrote was true, and every word arrived in vain. Because the girl you knew, the girl you knew, the girl you knew, the girl you knew, she She doesn't live here anymore. She doesn't live here anymore. The girl who waited by the phone, the girl you walked out of the door. She doesn't live here anymore. She doesn't live here anymore. And the woman who is here will never speak to you. That's for sure. She doesn't live here anymore. You came around in February, you came around in May, you came around with stories and a dozen things to say. You told me I had changed and you said it like a wound. I said I haven't, thank you. I have made the woman I become because the girl you knew, the girl you knew, the girl you knew, the girl you knew. She doesn't live here anymore. She doesn't live here anymore. The girl who waited by the phone, the girl you walked out of the door. She doesn't live here anymore. She doesn't live here anymore. And the woman who is here will never speak to you. That's for sure. I'm sorry. The old me can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead. And the new me doesn't take your calls. She doesn't live here anymore. She doesn't live here anymore. The girl who waited by the phone, the girl you walked out of the door. She doesn't live here anymore. She doesn't live here anymore. And the woman who is here will never speak to you. That's for sure. She doesn't live here. She doesn't live here. She doesn't live here anymore. I lost the boy I never had in late August skin. A summer share, a borrowed bed, a sunburn on my cheek. He was somebody else's all along, but he was mine to begin. He was mine to begin. For a Tuesday, for a Friday, for a week. And I wrote him every letter that I never sent. And I drove past his apartment with my windows down all spring. And I never knew his middle name, but I knew the way he laughed. And I never had him really, but I had him in a song I used to sing. And the lake we never got to, and the night we never spent, and the morning he would never have, and the love that came and went. He was late August skin and a borrowed kind of love. He was somebody else's, but he was somebody enough. He was late August skin and a borrowed kind of love. And I wore him for a season like a sun that wasn't quite enough. Late August skin. I saw a photo of his wedding in October, 2 years on. A girl I do not know is wearing white beside his hand, and I was happy for them in a way I cannot say. And I cried a little softer than the woman I had planned. And the lake we never got to, and the night we never spent, and the morning he would never have, and the love that came and went. He was late August skin and a borrowed kind of love. He was somebody else. else's, but he was somebody enough. He was late August skin and a borrowed kind of love, and I wore him for a season like a sun that wasn't quite enough. Late August skin. And every August since, I think about the way the light would fall. And every August since, I think about the way I'd be a girl, a girl, a girl. And every August since, I am a little less of who I was. He was late August skin and a borrowed kind of love. He was somebody else's, but he was somebody enough. He was late August skin and a borrowed kind of love, and I wore him for a season like a sun that wasn't quite enough. Late August skin. Late August skin. Trophy wife in training, and the show will never end. Got a list of every man who ever said I'm not the one. Got a journal full of insults that I keep just for the fun. Got a closet full of dresses that I bought to break a heart. Got a smile that says I'm dangerous and a gentle, gentle start. 'Cause they always think I'm crazy, and they're partly right. 'Cause they always think they'll save me, and I always think they might. I'm a trophy wife in training, I'm a tabloid waiting for a name. I'm a trophy wife in training, and I'm laughing in the rain. Trophy wife in training, I'm a story they will tell their friends. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a trophy wife in training, and the show will never end. Got an ex who writes me letters from the city he moved to. Got an ex who calls in winter when his second wife is through. Got an ex who walks his daughter past my mother's house in spring. Got an ex who tells me, honey, you're the one that I should bring. 'Cause they always think I'm crazy, and they're partly right. 'Cause they always think they'll save me, and I always think they might. I'm a trophy wife in training, I'm a tabloid waiting for a name. I'm a trophy wife in training, and I'm laughing in the rain. Trophy wife in training, I'm a story they will tell their friends. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a trophy wife in training, and the show will never end. Listen, I never said I was good at this. I never said I wanted a real one. And honestly, the villain is the most fun thing to be. The villain is the most fun thing to be. I'm a trophy wife in training, I'm a tabloid waiting for a name. I'm a trophy wife in training, and I'm laughing in the rain. Trophy wife in training, I'm a story they will tell their friends. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm a trophy wife in training, and the show will never end. Trophy wife in training, the show will never end. What a name. You Wednesday and you didn't ask to stay, but you stayed until the morning, and we made the kind of breakfast that two people make when they don't have to talk about a name. And I don't know what we are, but I know I never want to guess. Is it too new to call? Is it too new to text? Is it too new to invite to the wedding of my best? Is it too new? Is it too new? This is too new to name. This is too new to name. This is the kind of thing that breaks if I say what it is. This is too new to name. This is too new to name, but I wanna name it, baby. I wanna name it like a wish. Too new to name. You sent me flowers, but you signed it with a pseudonym. You held my hand at brunch, but only when nobody could see. You said I'm trying to protect what we are from disappointing them, and I said I'm trying to find the words for what you mean to me. Is it too new to call? Is it too new to text? Is it too new to invite to the wedding of my best? Is it too new? Is it too new? This is too new to name. This is too new to name. This is the kind of thing that breaks if I say what it is. This is too new to name. This is too new to name, but I wanna name it, baby. I wanna name it like a wish. Too new to name. What if I called it love and you called it a phase? What if I called it forever and you called it a daze? What if I called you mine and you said the word too? What if it works? What if it works? What if it works for me and you? This is too new to name. This is too new to name. This is the kind of thing that breaks if I say what it is. This is too new to name. This is too new to name, but I wanna name it, baby. I wanna name it like a wish. Too new to name. Too new to name. You took me to the cabin where your father wrote his book. We made spaghetti from a can and burnt the kitchen with the smell. You showed me where you carved your name when you were just 16. You said I'd carve it deeper if I could, but the wood remembers well. You played me records on the Crossley that you found at an estate sale. You danced with me beside the kitchen and I broke a coffee cup. You told me that your mother died in spring of '95. You told me that I had your eyes the way they always tear up. And you laughed and said, I love the way you laugh. And I laughed and said, I love the way you say my name. And I was 23 and you were 28, and the love we made was bigger than the kitchen could contain. And I was 23 and you were 28, and I would not exchange a single Tuesday in the rain. I was 23. You broke up with me by leaving a voicemail in October. A coward and a poet you were always going to be. You said I cannot promise you a forever I don't have. And I drove home in tears and called my sister, who is free. She said, honey, every woman has a man like that to lose. She said, honey, every woman writes a song she can't release. She said, honey, the love you had at 23 was real. She said, honey, the love you had at 23 was real. And I cried and said, but I will never love that hard again. And she said, honey, that's the point, that's the point, that's the point. 'Cause I was 23 and you were 28, and the love we made was bigger than the kitchen could contain. I was 23 and you were 28, and I would not exchange a single Tuesday in the rain. I was 23, and the cabin still exists, and the carving still is there, and someone else is making spaghetti from a can. And I am 31, and I am married to a man who loves me harder than the boy at 28 ever can. But the love I had at 23 is the love I always carry, and the love I had at 23 is the woman I became. And the love I had at 23 is the kindest thing I'll bury. And the love I had at 23 was real, was real, was real, was real. 'Cause I was 23 and you were 28, and the love we made was bigger than the kitchen could contain. And I was 23 and you were 28, and I would not exchange a single Tuesday